It has been said that words are the pegs upon which we hang ideas, which is why vocabulary instruction is essential to helping students unlock meaning in both academic texts and class discussions. So instead of hoping students learn new words through mere exposure to them, we need to provide them with vocabulary instruction, teaching them definitions of new words and providing them with opportunities to practice using new words in a variety of ways. As it turns out, vocabulary knowledge is one of the strongest predictors of reading comprehension and academic success. Words help us to connect disparate bits of information into a single packet of knowledge, providing our brains with a sort of mental shorthand that helps us to understand what we're hearing, seeing, and reading. For example, a word like photosynthesis conjures up mental images of green plants and connections to related concepts such as chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. So what does effective vocabulary instruction look like in the classroom? For starters, it is much more than students simply writing down or attempting to memorize a long list of words. Rather, we should front-load word knowledge with conceptual understanding, ensuring that students first grasp key concepts, maybe even describing an idea in their own words, prior to learning the actual words that capture those concepts. We also need to give students multiple exposures to the new words by seeing and hearing them in a variety of ways, such as through text, diagrams, audio, and video, so they better understand and remember the word's meaning, spelling, pronunciation, and usage. Plan time for students to actively use and practice new vocabulary, using them in writing, conversations, games, and visuals, both independently and with peers. We also need to recognize that students must learn many more words than we can possibly teach them directly. So we need to teach them how to teach themselves new words by understanding commonly used prefixes and suffixes and the morphology of words. For example, that the word elect is at the root of other words like electing, elected, and unelected. Before we wrap up, here are some additional tips. First, prioritize depth over breadth. Students can really only learn about a dozen new words per week, so it's better to ensure they deeply comprehend a short list of words rather than forgetting a longer list. Many words that appear frequently in written text, such as heaved, or pouted, or shambled, are uncommon in everyday speech. So be on the lookout for academic vocabulary words like that, and pause a moment to teach them directly as students encounter them. And make it fun. Games, visuals, and peer teaching keep vocabulary instruction lively and improves memory retention of the new words. So the big idea here is that words provide the keys for students to unlock content, communicate effectively, and think critically. That's why vocabulary instruction is such a powerful strategy for helping all students succeed in the classroom.